Rell Seas. Some people calling it overhyped trash, other people calling it the Blox Fruits killer. Very bold statements are being made about this game that hasn't even released yet. We barely seen anything about the game, and there's so many polarizing opinions about it. It's like everybody's on one side of the spectrum, the other side of the spectrum. There's no in between about how good of a game this game is gonna be, you know what I mean? Type Rell Seas into the search bar for YouTube, you see a bunch of different opinions about this game. A bunch of predictions on how it's gonna go. A lot of hate, a lot of love. Let's look at the bigger picture here. It's just gonna be a decent Roblox game, nothing groundbreaking. It's not gonna be terrible. It's not gonna be, because we know Rell games, they're capable of making decent games, all right? Nothing groundbreaking, obviously. It's not gonna kill Blox Fruits. Ain't no way. It's not killing Blox Fruits, bro. Blox Fruits is too big to die at this point. I do believe it has the possibility to be the biggest game on Roblox. Like, not just biggest anime game, biggest game. This game is gonna be the definition of a 6 to 7 out of 10 game. Like similar to Shadow Life, right? When Shadow Life released, it was a good game, right? It was a 7 out of 10 at best, right? So I think this game has the possibility of being around the same level. Not the possibility. In all likelihood, it's going to be around the same level as Shadow Life on release. But I see YouTubers make videos with titles such as "Is Rell Seas overhyped trash?" And then on the opposite side of the spectrum, you have stuff like Rell Seas is the downfall of other One Piece games. Like look at how opposite these opinions are. So we'll go over this video first, right? Because it's more controversial. What I'm thinking, he makes a lot of valid criticisms, right? Like, they're valid, I guess, quote unquote valid. However, a lot of his criticisms involve the visuals, and I'm like, bro, it's Roblox. What are you expecting, bro? Like, yeah, he's pointing out how these kind of look a little wonky, you look a little weird, right? The faces, the clothes, right, look a little weird, but we're playing Roblox here, right? If you want good visuals, there are like a million other games you can play right now, bro. Red Dead Redemption, bro, The Last of Us, go play one of those games if you're looking for visuals. I'm not saying it's not valid to criticize a Roblox game on its visuals. I do agree that they do look a little wonky, but I don't believe it makes the game terrible. I feel like I'm a very gameplay based person. The gameplay is good. I don't really care too much about the visuals, so long as it's decently attractive. I can look at these visuals right now and I can tell this is not gonna turn me off completely, bro. He did make a point in this video about excessive grinding, which I very much agree with. If this game has the progression of excessive grinding similar to Blox Fruits or GPO, I do believe the game will be bad. I feel like it will just be another One Piece game, right? But based off what I've heard from the devs on their Twitter, on their Discord, they seem to be doing a different system. And also, based off how Shadow Life was, it was definitely not as excessive in the grinding compared to GPO or Blox Fruits. Most of the grinding was macro. You just left your computer on light, punching a log, which I don't think is a very good system. However, it's better than the GPO, Blox Fruits. But what's another game that does it like that? King Piece, is that what it's called? Where you just be a bandit for 5 hours on an island, right? And then you move on to the next island, and then you rinse and repeat until you're max level, and then you start bounty hunting. Come on, man. Come on, don't do that. That's not good gameplay. Now, allegedly, Sly Kage has claimed that this man is racist based off a couple videos that popped up. I'm not gonna show the videos because some crazy stuff was said in the videos. However, I will defend him a little bit, right? A lot of the comments in his video are calling him a downright hater. They're not really giving a lot of feedback on what he's saying about the game. I still do believe his criticisms are valid, right? They may be a little too harsh. He may be being harsh just for the shock value, to clickbait, to get views, and it worked. However, I do believe his criticisms are valid, and I don't think it's how do I say, accurate to just call him a hater, right? This guy's talking about bro just hating. He's not just hating. We have to give his opinion some value, right? But I do believe he's being a little too harsh on this game, right? Now, on the opposite side of the spectrum, we have this guy right here, right? Listen to this statement by this man, right? This is crazy writing.
Rell Seas will raise our standards so high that we probably will not be able to touch any other One Piece game. Because
insane statement. What? Rell Seas is not gonna do all that, bruh. Like, the gameplay and sneaks that you've seen for Rell Seas is not all that. Like, you cannot be making statements like that. It's not gonna kill Blox Fruits. It may kill GPO, but not due to like Rell Seas being the greatest game of all time. It's due to GPO being terrible, and they made bad decisions and they have bad game design. That's why GPO is gonna die. And I guess Rell Seas is gonna be the nail in the coffin. Who knows? But I do respect him for being optimistic, right? It's better to be optimistic than pessimistic, I guess, right? It's more appealing to the viewers. That's why more people are more receptive to this video compared to the other video we just watched, right? In the video, he mentions that he appreciates the devs for being transparent with the community about how the development is going and all that, right? And I have to agree with him on that. A game dev team that like is transparent is usually an indicator of a good like game, or at least a game that's not gonna die within a month, right? Project Mugetsu. But like I've said, this opinion is very extreme and pretty much unlikely. Blox Fruits is still gonna be here probably until we die, as that's how big Blox Fruits is, bro. Blox Fruits is Google. Blox Fruits is Facebook, okay, bro? It's not going anywhere. Like, Rell Seas is not the greatest game of all time. Rell Seas is not your savior, right? Based off what we've seen from Rell games with their previous games, and based off what I'm seeing from the sneaks and gameplay, I think it's gonna be a decent game. It's not going to be like the groundbreaking, ground-shaking game of Roblox. Like, come on, bro, relax a little bit. In the video, he does mention that he's kind of writing it, trying to get tested, right? And I respect the hustle. Yeah, you gotta say what you can to get that tester. I mess with it, right? I mess with it. I think I've said this earlier in the video, but Rell Seas does have the capability of being the biggest game on Roblox, like dethroning Blox Fruits, right? You want to know why I say that, right? Is because the Rell team, the Rell Games brothers, right? These guys have credibility because they've made like 10, 20, 30 Roblox anime games, right? They have consistency, which is very, very needed in this community. Like, people to consistently updating your game, right? Like, they do that and they do it well. Like, there's no month breaks, like 6-7 month breaks like you see in GPO. No, it's going to be an update like at least once a month, probably multiple times in a month. Like, this game is probably going to be Blox Fruits, but with 3 times the update output. If you give Blox Fruits three times the update output, like, it's literally like no contest, bro. It's like you're giving LeBron Steph Curry shooting. Like, you're adding on to a game that consistently pulls like millions of players every time it updates. It's like you're consistently updating this game is gonna pull players. If they have that Shindo Life update consistency with a one-piece game on the scale and the hype of Blox Fruits, is no contest, bro. I don't see this game not being at least a top 3 player count game on Roblox. I think I'd be doing y'all a disservice if I don't mention the crazy beef that Rell Games had with the developers from Blox Fruits, man. This is kind of wild. They're making some serious allegations here with the stealing games, and then I think they mentioned later that these guys say the N-word or something like that, right? Ain't no way these are the guys that are running the Roblox Anime Community right now, bro. No drip, bro. What are these fits, bro? Nah, my guy, you gotta do something about this. This right here, in my opinion, is what do I like to call unserious behavior, which is very, very concerning sign of a game that could end up dying, right? Or that could like end up not meeting expectations, because expectations are really high for some reason, which I'm telling y'all, tone it down a little, right? This game is not gonna be all that. But yeah, that behavior, the beefing and all that, like, I don't know, it's pretty this is not the first time that the Rell Games have beefed with these YouTubers, beefed with these devs. So, and they still come out with, you know what I mean, successful games. So I'm not gonna be too concerned about it. It's kind of a funny situation, I guess. What I've said in the past and what I continue to say is unserious devs lead to bad games. Project Mugetsu. I already mentioned it in this video. I'm gonna keep mentioning it until I'm either proven right or wrong with that game, alright? You know what I mean? And once I'm proven right, I'm gonna come back from a victory lap, right? I'm coming at everybody's necks who said I'm a hater or who said I'm full of nonsense. Y'all about to get cooked by me, okay? So let me end the video off right here, okay? What is Rell Seas? Is it an overhyped trash game or is it the greatest game of all time? In my opinion, it's neither. You know what it is? A content farm. That's why I'm making this video. I'm gonna keep making videos about this game. Best believe. I need them views. I need them subs. You better sub, because I literally spent like 3 hours on this video, okay? Like, come on, man. And I'm spitting, all right? I'm the only person who's real in this community. Everyone else, they all do it for clickbait. They all do it for the reaction, the shock value. I'm real, okay? Best believe. I'm just kidding. That's it.